What's up, tankers? Big Hundy here, bringing you another imbalance video in the 252U Defender, new tier 8 Russian heavy tank premium. Welcome to the power creep. This is absolute easy mode, and I was a little bit concerned with console wargaming porting these tanks over. They did slightly nerf it in dispersion, reload, and accuracy. But when you're top tier like this, it doesn't matter. This is pretty much like kicking babies out of airplanes and then taking their candy and eating it at their funeral. This is essentially what this tank is, top tier. I don't even really know how to play it. I'm not a very good heavy tank driver. I'm not a very good pike nose driver. I don't know how to stay hull down. But it doesn't matter, because this is a defender, and there's not much most of these tanks can do to me. So the Fatherland is probably really the only tank that I am facing that I am worried about. He pens my lower plate. I wasn't proper hull down there, but he has no real hope in penning me if I'm in the right position. Is this replay perfect? Nope. I make all sorts of mistakes, like that auto shot right there. Come on. If I manually aim that, he'd be a one hit to this Patriot. Kind of peeved off at how that Patriot just blocked me from properly turning around the corner, but whatever. You do you, bud. So that guy gets taken out. What was that, a mutant? So a Fatherland and a mutant on their team are already dead. And we've lost 2 light tanks and a TD. Push over to this left flank. I don't have the gun depression to shoot the T-29 yet. I auto aim and lock for 465. I'm worried about the tanks behind me, but I take a look and it's only a kaiju, so I'm not really too worried about him. Stop and aim in on the T-29. 330 damage takes him out. 2 kills and 5 pens. Game's only 3 minutes old. There's an IS-6 and a T-34 going over here. Lead the shot, aim it in, whatever that was, 400 or so. You know, people were complaining about the dispersion and accuracy nerfs. It doesn't matter. It's Russian. The higher the number, the better the accuracy. And worst case Ontario, if you miss a shot, you get taken out. You can grab the bottle of vodka and the accordion from the back of the turret and just have a party. So bounce a shot from the T-34. It has the very good penetration value, so I don't know where he was aiming, but it wasn't at a weak point, so he bounces. Essentially the only weak point on this front of this tank is the pike nose if it's flat, and the lower plate. But the pike nose is so big and the lower plate is so high off the ground, it is a little difficult to hide those, but there has to be some kind of balance to this tank, because otherwise it's almost unstoppable. Other thing I like about this tank is it gets AP as its standard round. I'm not a fan of APCR. I try to go in for the ram in this defender, but the Volk T-44 steals the kill. I would be normally more pissed off at him because he stole a couple of the kills from me, but as you'll see at the results screen, I can't be too mad at him because he had a decent game. So trying to scope a shot on the 416, not even fully aimed in. I think that rolled for over 500. The DPM isn't great on this tank, but when you're hitting people for 500, does it really matter? 426 on that 1375. I'm up to 11 pens and 3 kills. We're even on the amount of tanks right now, but this game isn't even close. Free aim kill the 1375. No idea what he was doing there. He knew I was there, but I guess he's running away from the Volk. So push over, there's an IS-3 over here and a TD. I'm not sure where the TD is, but he pops up on the screen right there. So I turn and I got the side of an ISU 152. I don't wait till it aims in fully and I take out his ammo rack. He's a one-shot now to that Volk, so I leave him alone and keep pushing forward. 13 pens, 4 kills. This tank is completely ridiculous. I rushed that shot on the IS-3 because I was pulling back. An IS-3 can, if he's playing properly, can wreck me. There's no doubt about that. But I get a shot into his lower plate for 442 and he bounces presumably off my turret, but I'm not sure. And I'm loaded again and aim in on the lower plate and 320 and he's done. I take a shot from the Bulldog. 5 pens, 15 kills. That'd be sweet. 15 pens, 5 kills. I'm an idiot and I'm hopped up on painkillers. Basically that's it. I don't really do anything else for the rest of the game. So let's push on to the stats page. Alright, so we did win. The Volk T44 took out the Bulldog. No sense in watching me drive around. So just under 2,000 base, 5589 damage. The Volk had a good game, 7 kills, 2,725 damage. So good game messages to him. So that's the 252U Defender. This game is not balanced at all now. Tier 8 is dead. The Defender is here and he's not going anywhere until we bring balance back to the force. So good game, guys. See you next time.